Okay. Let's... Finally, we're back. Finally, I'm back! Oh yeah, I forgot. I usually, for this one, I'll go to this start screen while I link and get everything ready. Hi, Bacchus! Hi, honey! Aw, yeah! Yeah, Megaman Legends 2! Alright, I made it! I lived! It's like the end of January. I meant to, you know, back when we got back at the beginning of January, I meant to stream, but I just, oh god, it's been a month. Alright. Let's see, who knew that women are a marketing-themed RPG? If that helps you understand it, yes. Do you see why women get advertised to? And like, I mean, there's different things that apply to different people. Everybody gets advertised to, but it's like, I don't know, I feel like financially women throw their money at shit more. But maybe that's not true. I'd need to look at some charts and graphs. I also keep saying it's like, this is why women are predominantly the victims of cults. God, it's good to be aware of these things, you know? Anyway. Let's see. It helps me understand it, but it doesn't make it any easier because I hate marketing! Yeah. But you see, the men of Atla... It's a merchant. It's a fucking an entire continent based on high-level merchantry, so... Oh man, that kind of goes together. They're just better at it. In all aspects, all regards. Delicious coffee! Okay. Let's see, where was I? What was I doing? This is the one I have lots of time on, so I think this is the right one. Art imitates life. Well, that's good. I mean, I think drawing inspiration from life is probably the best way to make art. And, I mean, it must happen all the time for a reason. Alright. Chat, are we ready for shit to get real? My shit's so real you wouldn't believe. Man took a dump. Alright. So I think, what do I have equipped? Oops. I gotta remember the controls. More so than usual. Okay, what do I have specifically? Shield arm? Was I testing? Oh yeah, the shield arm kind of sucks booty balls. Okay, this is the button to do stuff, not X. Wubby! Hi, Wubby! Finding out the shield arm is a meme. It's really sad because it's a cool idea. They could have made it not suck. They could have balanced it to be good like the rest of this shit. Alas! Video game balance is a meme! Bad feeling about this. Once the keys are together, something awful. Yeah, we just got the last key. So what I want to do... I want to put on an arm that doesn't suck. Let's see, they made it not suck later in Mega Man 0? Eventually it's gonna hit a point where I have to play every Mega Man game that's ever come out. Alright, what should I... Do you know what's about to come up? Like, without spoiling anything, can you tell me, like... Is there a certain weapon I should equip? It reflects bullets and also turns into a charge attack that you can throw. Oh, like leaf shield? Hyper shell. Homing missiles, probably a safe bet. I love ground crawler. Oh yeah, sword was pretty good. Okay, this is the ricochet arm shield. Was I gonna level the shield up? Blade arm's pretty good. Either homing missile or hyper shell. Machine gun. Spread buster. God, machine gun was so... the guy slept on machine gun arm in Mega Man Legends 1, like, because of the cooldown in this one, it's like, okay, yeah, I don't know. But the previous one, machine gun arm got fucking slept on, dude. I think there's a fight similar to Fucker Wolf coming up, so homing missile kind of clears for that. Yeah, if it's Fucker Wolf, and I don't have Legends 1 machine gun, I'm gonna Hunter Seeker. Oh yeah, Hunter Seeker's kind of interesting too, but they only go so far. And if you don't have something locked on, they don't fire at it, so that might be, I don't know. Already want to start making states so I can try all these different weapons in the fight, though. Hey! Hey! What do you think you're doing? Bread! I just started streaming. Why is the windowsill not good enough the second I turn on the stream? You've been a good boy all day. Bread! Why? Why, Bread? Why? Oh, you just need attention, huh? Poor Bread. You can come sit over here, Bread. Alright, we'll try homing missiles first. I'm tempted to do options, but actually, let's make a save then. Save my state. I don't know what's on 7, 8, or 9, or 10. I'm gonna save my state on 8, because I feel like the last 3 or 4 states I saved were literally just to try different weapons on the golden statue, whatever that fucking thing was called. Just to try different weapons on Diesel there. Okay. Even Data seems worried. Actually, I want to talk to Data first. He might have something interesting to say. Uh-huh. Okay. Nearest enemy, not always. The one that's maybe closest to being center screen? Maybe the nearest? It's kind of hard. Feels kind of random, I don't know. Alright, this is just basic shit. Save my game. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I literally have a save outside and I just made a state. Whoops. Okay, so. Alright. Let's go. I just hope nothing happens. Meow. Vroom, in fact. Alright, we're going to the sulfur bottom.
Megaman! So, you got the 4th and final key? If it weren't for all your hard work, those pirates would have gotten the keys, and who knows what would have happened.
It will be very interesting to see if they do anything now that we have all 4 keys in our possession.
What do you mean they?
Those funny-looking people, the ones that we
Hey!
found on Forbidden Island
You can't
who said
say
they
they're
were angels.
funny-looking shit.
I trust everyone unless they
Grandpa.
give me a reason not to. But you don't live as long as I have without taking precautions. I have armed guards placed around the room. I can call on them if necessary to protect us and this ship.
I just hope we won't need them.
Ruh-roh.
What was that?
I thought I felt something.
Oh.
Confirmed. All 4 keys have been recovered.
Have you made all the necessary preparations to take control of this ship?
Yes.
Very well, begin.
If necessary, is it acceptable to disable Megaman Trigger? Even if it means destroying the Master's genetic code?
Your primary mission is to recover and secure the keys. Then, with luck, we will be able to salvage the Master's genetic code from Trigger's shell.
Understood. Initiating assimilation program.
What's happening?
got to get out of here!
Oh no, they filled it all with fucking cherry Kool-Aid. Why did we blow? Wait, assume control. Why?
What's up with the ship? It's on fire. You don't think there's
also,
someone
where the
else
hell
after
was
the
she?
keys, do you?
If we don't help her, she's probably going to crash. We've got to do something.
But if we're not careful, we'll end up going down with them. I don't know if even that blue kid can get out of this one.
This fucking.
Babu, babu.
He lived.
You think so too, huh, Bon?
Mega Man.
What is going on?
You're finally awake.
Huh? Where is everyone?
Don't you worry. Gats is taking care of them.
What?
Mistress Yuna, what are you doing?
My, you recognize me as Yuna? Even though I destroyed my original shell?
Don't waste your time, geeks. You could become infected by her aberrant logic.
My, aren't we testy? What have I done?
You should ask yourself that question, Yuna. It doesn't matter, not anymore. I have made my decision. I will not tolerate interference.
You're going to destroy the Master's genetic sample, aren't you? Without even consulting me. That's not exactly fair, is it?
When you destroyed your original shell, I became the only mother unit for this system. I am within the Master System parameters. Fairness is irrelevant.
I thought you'd say that.
Mistress Sarah, here are the keys. You must return to Elysium. This unit will follow after recovering the Master's genetic sample.
Excuse me, I'm talking with Sarah.
Geeks, go!
The keys!
Now this is a problem. She plans on executing the carbon reinitialization program.
Carbon reinitialization program?
Basically, every human alive will be deleted, wiped out, and the ancients will be restored.
Hello?
Please do not complicate matters further, Mistress Yuna. There are several preparations to be made. Please remove yourself from this ship at once.
Bruh.
I don't know if I can do that.
Comply or this unit will use deadly force. Your answer?
No, Gats. You know what to do.
Are you sure, Mistress Yuna?
Gats, what are you doing?
Though I'm no longer recognized as a mother unit in this body, it means too that I'm not affected by behavioral limiters. I can do whatever I want.
Initiating countermeasures.
Gats, cease your actions at once. What are you doing?
All right, Mega Man. I've separated
Mods!
geeks from
Tie
the
this
ship.
man down and strip
Go
ice
up on
cold
deck.
water down
Geeks
his
should
butt
be
crack.
there.
Oh,
Where we
no.
go from here is up to you, Mega Man. Do you fight
Why?
geeks, or do you give him the Master's genetic sample? Confused?
Can you believe it,
That's
Red?
not surprising, I guess. After all, you have lost your memory, haven't you?
What?
But that doesn't really matter. All that matters is what you think. And
Why did
how
he-
you feel.
Wait a minute.
Now.
What? No,
Now,
wait.
don't
Go
try
back.
to think about things too hard.
No, I have
Just be
to.
true to you yourself
What?
and follow where your heart leads you.
Quit being a woman!
Geets is very angry. If we do not hurry, he is likely to destroy the entire ship.
He's
Well,
very
Mega Man,
angry.
What are you going to do?
Wait, what? I thought you annihilated that man's balls. What? How
What
did he
the-
come back? What
I
happened?
thought I saw something flying around. But I don't think it was a Reaver bot.
Diesel, look!
Robot
Hey,
Ludia.
wait, that's Mega Man! What is going on here?
Thank you, Diesel.
What are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. This is a chance I've been waiting for. We're going to settle the score with that blue brat once and for all.
Wait a minute, Diesel. If that ship crashes, we'll lose the keys and everything else of value on it. Like it or not, we have to help him.
I guess you're right, Tron. All right, then. First, we help Mega Man. Then we take the keys. Okay, people, get lively. We've got work to do.
My favorite boy. Ah! Oh my god! It's fucking Pokemon Silver and the cooler Pokemon Gold!
Are you malfunctioning yet? There's no need for us to fight.
Look at the shape of his head!
Sorry, Geets, but I don't believe what Mistress Sarah is planning is right.
Mistress Yuna is also in error, abandoning her shell for a carbon's. That is no longer Mistress Yuna. It's an abomination, an affront to us all.
Holy
If you
shit.
insist on following her, I shall be forced to terminate you. Both of you!
Oh no!
Master Trigger, I'm sorry. I have failed. You are our only hope.
How come you're not as strong if you're supposed to be a balanced kind of... What?
Prepare yourself!
Jump, Megaman! You should be able to dodge his attack!
Wah! You told me to jump and I did. Oh. Wow!
You miscalculated.
They make a good couple.
I should have dodged, rolled, huh?
Hurry
Where'd he
up
go?
and finish him off already!
Where is he?
Is that the best you can do, Sheriff?
I have no fucking idea where he is. I can't fucking find him.
Come
Maybe?
on, Megaman. If you win, I'll buy you dinner.
What?
Prepare yourself!
Oh my god. I should have dodge rolled. Wait, how do I dodge?
Quit on me
Okay.
now, Megaman. If you lose, you'll have to answer to me.
How do I...
You miscalculated.
The jack's weapons aren't even scratching him.
Take this!
Run as fast as you
Is
can.
that the best you can do, Purifier?
What? What is... Okay, wait until he's kind of...
Run as fast.
Oh, they got me. Hey!
Enough!
What? Oh no. Ah! No! Not my fish! Wait, hang on.
Finish this!
I should have waited.
You miscalculated.
Alright, let's think about it.
Take this! Focus!
Alright.
This is
Run
all
around
you're doing.
like a dummy. Not
If it weren't
required.
for you, this would not have happened.
What?
This unit cannot allow Mistress Sarah to be harmed.
We don't want to harm her. We just want to talk to her. Why do you think we want to harm her? You're the one trying to kill everybody.
Do not forget, the Master is the only true human remaining. The system exists only to protect and serve the Master. We exist for this and only this purpose.
Mother?
Remember, the Master says illogical things at times. If he does, ignore him.
I do
What?
not understand why the Master would wish to have a unit such as that by his side. What would prompt such behavior?
The Master is lonely.
What's happening?
I.
a dream?
How does Mega Man remember this? Wasn't he like
They
one?
scolded you again, did they not? My little friend? Don't be upset. Sarah often reprimands me as well. And do you know why? I can show you. Observe.
Not.
I feel like I know him.
Oh my god.
Beautiful. Is it not? These lights are one of the beta cities. But these are not ordinary betas. I have modified them slightly.
Why is he?
Betas.
Why the?
We call them carbons.
No.
Though artificially created, in the end, they may be closer to people than you think. The people living there know thirst, hunger, disease. They suffer all these things, and in the end, they grow old and die.
Why did you do that?
But for one brief moment, they shine as bright as the sun.
Why did you?
Because they know these hardships, they also know the meaning of happiness.
Uh huh.
Compared to theirs, our perfect world is cold and sterile.
Did you do that?
I'd like to ask you to do something for me, Megaman. Can you take me there? What do you say?
What?
Take you there? What?
What?
Wait. I know him. He's the master. I remember now. I came here. I came to Terra with the master. And then...
Come on, Mega Man. If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up again.
Lady.
Open your eyes. I thought I might not be able to make contact with you.
Where?
My
We're inside one of your memory files. The file you entrusted Data with all those years ago.
Holy shit!
Memory? Data?
You were badly damaged by Geetz's attack. I'm rebuilding you, using Data's memory to restore your programming.
What?
You won't be fully optimized for a while longer. So just sit back and relax.
Data. Restore. Program?
How long is it gonna take for this to happen? Isn't what's her fuck gonna activate the nuke
sounds
button?
Of city life.
What is the
The
gourd?
smell of evening meals being prepared.
What?
All this and more we in Elysium have lost. Thank you, Mega Man. Thanks to you, I have finally been able to experience this for myself.
Brother, your hair.
For 3,000 years, I have been free from hardship and pain. A life of luxury and ease, obeying my heart's desires.
How'd that happen?
Seeing these people, grateful for the simple joys of life. I wonder, was I truly happy?
Huh?
I have made up my mind, Mega Man. Carry out my final command.
Huh?
I want you to destroy the system. I realize now that we were wrong.
What?
Correct my mistake. Make things right again.
Why are you the last human? What happened? No
This
dick?
is a good luck charm. As long as you have it.
If there was no disease,
no
where
one
are all the
can
other
stop or
people?
harm you. Return to Elysium. Delete all data from the library,
What?
understand?
What? Why?
Please, Mega Man.
How the... Wait, well, there's no people left and there's only Wait, but... What?
It looks as though my time is
No! Don't!
I know it
Don't!
can't be
Oh
done
my
outside of
god.
Elysium. Therefore,
Okay, at least the...
thank you for all you have done for me.
Oh my god. I'm getting Rogue Galaxy 3, the fucking Steve, and the guy's son. Who the fuck?
Into the arms of light.
Okay, it's not as... This is lighter-handed and less, which is better. And there's also precedent in the series for these themes, so it's way better. Maybe it's just Arya and Jesus' voice that bugs me. I don't know.
So that's what this is all about.
What?
Sarah never told me about this.
You are...
Yuna. Remember me?
Well, how come Sarah gets to defy the Master?
Sarah is in charge of Elysium's system. I was in charge of Terra's system. My official designation was Mother.
Mother?
Now I understand why you downloaded your memories of the Master into that little monkey.
What?
So they couldn't be scanned or tampered with.
Don't say that.
Now I understand why you brought the
Wait,
Master
how could
here.
the...
Why you tried to destroy the system.
Mistress Yuna, Mistress Sarah has almost reached Elysium.
We're
Why
running out of time. Unless we stop her,
How did they not get the
Sarah will
monkey?
execute
How did the
carbon
monkey escape?
Reinitialization program. The carbon reinitialization program was meant to be run only after the Master and all other humans had died.
Okay.
It uses their genetic codes to clone new humans. If it's activated, everyone alive on Terra will be eliminated. Only you can stop Sarah from using it.
I don't
It
understand.
looks like your self-repair functions are working. We can go now, but you still need to decide what to do.
I'm gonna blow her up!
Mega Man!
He'll be all right.
What do you mean
Though his
I'm rebuilding
memory's
you?
still fragmented.
Well, you just...
He can still download whatever he needs from your little monkey friend.
What?
Now, Gats and I will get a pod ready that will take you back to Elysium.
What?
You can find both of us where you initially came to Terra. The choice is yours, the Master's final wish,
Nino
or
Ruin?
follow the path the system has chosen.
Huh.
Find us when you make up your mind. See you.
Look in any library and you can find a history of civilization as we know it, but there's nothing describing the world before we started recording events. I always wondered why. Now I know.
What do you mean,
we
why?
didn't evolve. We were created. One day, boom, there we were, with the language and culture provided for us.
I wanted to know who built all the ruins and why they were there. We owe everything to the Master.
I don't know whether this master system should be destroyed or not. It's too big for me. We're in your hands, Mega Man. Do what you think is best.
What?
There's nothing we can do about it. What will be, will be.
Grandpa, holy shit!
Mega Man, I don't know what your life was like before we met, but do what you think is right, no matter what.
I thought he was a baby. How did he... I thought he was found as a...
Looking until I find my parents, but you're the most important thing in my life.
No, you won't if you die.
If not for you, I wouldn't have been able to do all the things I've done. That's why I know you'll do what's best for me.
What?
For everyone. Come on, let's go. She's waiting for us.
Oh, okay. Roll has
Right.
sense. Alright, cool. We're not even entertaining this fucking... you can do whatever you want, Mega Man. I'm just Grandpa. Okay. Jesus, is that you? Humanity was a mistake, Mega Man. Blow it all up. Ow! Well, actually, no. No, Ariane Jesus is saying AI was a mistake. Blow it all up. Because the carbons are what they literally mistranslate. They translate it as humans, right? I remember this is because the carbon reinitialization, whatever the fuck, is that in Japanese it's more often that the people, like the human, they're called carbons. So there's no conflation or confusion. They're gonna destroy all of the people who are carbons in the carbon reinitialization program, who are effectively humans, but not real humans because the Master is the only last real human. So it's one of those. But yeah, basically the Master said, "Fuck AI, blow it up." Fucking YouTube is lagging for me for some reason. Aw. If it's Firefox's fault, I'm gonna flip the fuck out. Alright, Data. I keep losing what? What should I do? Shuttle pod was on Calbani. Wait, what? What is Spame. I need to put my actual ringer back on. I hate the default one. I'm lazy though, so I haven't done the file transfer yet. But I had to switch it from that fucking Hello Moto I fucking hate that shit. I can't stand the fucking default Moto ringtone. Ugh. Anyway. In case you didn't notice, everything costs money. Costs, is that a surname? You won't get anywhere in this world without money, Mega Man. Okay, Data? If you've got money, you can buy items at a junk shop or however roll upgrade your special weapons. I'd start saving up if I were you. Data, why? What do you mean? Hang on a second. Why? Why everything gotta costs money? That feeling everything costs money. I keep losing fights. Well, in case you didn't notice. Oh, wait. Hang on, sorry. Tell me about roll. Let me tell you about boys and girls, Mega Man! What a time to be alive! If you want girls to like you, you have to be nice to them. Oh my god! Bacchus! If you do mean things to them, you'll be in big trouble later. Oh, and don't forget to be nice to me, too. What timing? Oh my god. See, a society that starts like this from the ground up is a harmonious one. Holy shit. Megaman, it's time for the talk. Dancing monkey portable hard drive. Oh my god. Anyway. If you paid attention earlier, the floating eggplant was crashed on Calbania Island when you went to fuck up Glide. I guess not enough people paid attention to that during playtesting, so they just have data outright tellable. Data's there to help you, like, not just if you don't know what to do because you didn't pay attention, but if you decided, like, you got to this point and you're like, holy shit, and then mom's like, it's time to go to bed and you've got school tomorrow, you know, and then you have a lot of homework, you have baseball practice, and then you don't get back to playing video games until maybe like a day or two later. Yeah, it's nice that Data's there to be like, hey, go find the fucking eggplant. I'm going to save my game. Save my game. So, like, yeah, but I guess I also kind of get it. I don't know. Alright. I guess I'll go to the place. Oh, Calbania. Alright. Eggplant. Crash landed. Alright, hang on though. How was that? When you. Wait. If you paid attention earlier, the floating eggplant was crashed on Calbania Island when you went to fuck up Glide. How am I supposed to know the eggplant? Okay, so I heard her say. I might have not been paying close enough attention. What did she say? She will meet us at the place where she crash landed, or where he first landed? Because actually I was paying attention to something else, or maybe I missed that, or maybe I'm misremembering it. She told us to go meet her at a place where someone first landed, and it was either her or it was Megaman. She said you could find a shuttle where you first came to Terra. Okay, but hang on. First came to Terra. Oh, was that the floating gourd in the flashback with Ariane Jesus? Is that what I was supposed to remember? The first time he ever came was when he was with the Master. Okay, so it was the floating metal gourd thing. Wait, don't take that out of it. No! Shut up! It was the floating gourd, right? See, the problem is the first time you ever came to... Okay, so like that... Okay, it's very cool that it's such a small... such a small detail, right? It's nice that that's a small detail and that they considered it, but when I think of the first place Megaman came to Terra, I think of Nino Ruins, because that's like in the diary entries, and Grandpa even has a scene where he like explains that, and it's like, I found Megaman as a tiny little fucking infant baby with a monkey in a pod when I sneaked into Nino Ruins. Like that's, bruh, how was he hanging out with the Master? It's like, I guess so, but it's not the first thing that came to my mind. I would be searching in like Nino Ruins first, or maybe like up here. It would be nice if they impressed that upon me more, but the floating gourd was kind of unremarkable. I didn't really think about it that much. And it doesn't really look very specific in comparison to other wreckage
Megaman,
lying around.
Be careful. Please?
I will.
Is that it? Okay. It was, it's... I don't know, it doesn't look very... What the fuck? And now I can't even say it didn't look very... Like, this is... I don't remember it. Was it literally just like a piece of wreckage sitting around out here in front of Glide's base? I thought it must be like... Nino Ruins tried to launch an offensive, or maybe it's one of, you know, his ships that got attacked and, like, died here for a second. I would have never fucking thought about this. Like, I never would have made the fucking connection. It was just a piece of shit. It was just a piece of fucking garbage. It was just a rock, basically. It is cool for people to notice that, though, like, shit. And it's in such a strange and unassuming place. And why would it be here anyway? There isn't a civilization here. Maybe there used to be a Wait, okay, there had to used to be one here unless Glide built this whole base. There's like one little family living in the ruins of a church over there, but... What the fuck happened to these people? Holy shit, what happened? And also, if Megaman ends up on Nino Island, in a ruin in Nino Island, why is this fucking thing here instead of somewhere around Nino Island? How did this thing get here? Reaverbots roam the surface here? Okay, and that's another thing. What the... This mother unit, carbon unit, destruction, reinitial... This doesn't explain the Reaverbots exactly. I'm still... Like, we've got one thing to deal with here, but there's still a lot of shit I kind of want to know. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to What's-Her-Fuck, just out of curiosity. Meow, room infected. Ah! Leave me alone! Ah! Why did he? Why? Oh god. Leave me alone. I'm busy. Okay, let's see. Hello, child. Speak to me. How you doing? Okay. Long time no see. Nice to see you again. Hello. Oh, whoops. Hello, lady. You look like you know the secret of the ruins, do you? Will you tell me? What secret? No, I'm still just as in the dark as ever before. In fact, I've got more questions than ever at this point. But I don't hate it. I like this type of theme. And I like the world, generally. I just want to know more about it, I guess. Boy! Sure is a Can't wait for Megan's Legman 3 to come out! Alright. I guess it's time, I think. No. Okay, she doesn't say anything. I guess I'll save one more time and then... Ready? Really okay? Yes. Save, energy charge. Save my game. Fun fact, Elysium is called Heaven in the Japanese version. Well... It really is, Ariane. Jesus. Alright. Let's go.
What was that girl's name again?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Huh?
She's...
Yeah.
She was quite worried while you were unconscious and kept asking if there was anything she could do. She looked desperate. She probably would have done anything. Anything I told her to.
What?
If she thought it would have helped to bring you back.
Why do you
Once
say
I
it like
told her
that?
you were probably going to be all right, she almost started crying. You should take good care of her. She really likes you.
Oh my god.
How are we doing, Gats?
Engines are online.
I had Gats merge with the shuttle pod to repair it.
What?
Master Trigger, hurry. Mistress Sarah will execute the carbon reinitialization program
So
shortly.
that's how he did the thing. They can just do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait a minute, these things can just do that? They can just do the fusion dance with anything they want? Is that how she took over Roll's mom's body? Ah! Why? Oh
You know,
no.
I really like Roll and all the other carbons. I think they're worth preserving, even if it means destroying the system.
Well, that was the
While
point.
this unit has reservations about destroying the system, it will do its utmost to assist you.
Well, here we are. Let's do what we came here to do. The rest will take care of itself.
What is that? Is that a ship? It looks like a big moon. Oh my. We're gonna blow up the moon! The moon's actually a fucking satellite? Like a built one. Wow! Everyone already wrote the stuff I wrote. Well, this is it. This isn't my own body, so... I'll spot for you, though, so I'll be with you in spirit, if not in body. Wait, we get her instead of Roll? Oh, okay. Presumably not big enough to be seen from Earth. Well, that's the third moon. That's why everyone thinks there's only two, but shut up. I'm still upset. Library contains the genetic records of the humans who built the system. Genetic? Oh, wait. So the carbons are... Wait, what's the point? Is it like a weird immortality thing? Why'd they set this up this way? Who did this? Why did they do it? What are they trying to accomplish? Mother area can be reached by going through the master room from the center area. Of course. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wait. Oh, okay. Why is the elevator fucked? Why is the... Okay, you know what? Video game. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna kill her. Slow her down? What does that mean? You said you were gonna stay here. How are you gonna do that? Can I save my game? Return... Can we just go back? Hello, can I ask a question? What is Elysium? A perfect world created by the ancients thousands of years ago. You mean humans? A world of eternal youth, a world without disease, hunger, or war. And then the last human in existence had to say some shit like blow this entire fucking place up. Yeah, no war. Good job, humanity. You did it. Androids with positronic brains built to watch over and manage that world. We are called mother units. Purifier, seek out and eliminate aberrant units that malfunction and threaten the system. No! Why are you using that body? Ah. Ah. Jesus Christ, are you guys just the Terminator? Oh. How does that work? Is she okay with this? Alright, well, good luck, lady, sure, alright. Data! Huh, oh, he came too. I came along too, thanks. I'd forgotten how far away from Terra Elysium is. Ah, I was worried for a while if we would make it at all. How long did it take? How did she get here? I guess Megaman was like the hell out of commission for however long. What should I do? Tell me about the past one, tell me about the past two. Alright. Why don't don't you try going to where the Master lived? A long, long time ago, you traveled with the Master to Terra. After the Master died, you fought to fulfill his dying wish. At first, Yuna fought against you with the rest, but as time went by, she slowly came to understand what you were trying to do. In the end, she tried to take a neutral position, neither helping you nor fighting against you. Frustrated with Yuna's decision, Sarah traveled to Terra herself to fight you. However, she wasn't able to bring her full power to bear outside of Elysium. Why did... Wait, two of you fought each other to a standstill, each of you expending all your energy. Yuna took that... Holy shit. Why... With this... Video game... exposition. I wish this was... I don't know. Inside stasis fields. So Mega Man couldn't possibly have... Unless he was like a baby, right? Unless he was a baby fighting against... fucking boss baby sounding ass movie. Probably wondering why, when you were found, you were... Alright, Data, this better be good! That's because your original body was almost totally destroyed. Okay, so why was Mega Man just not like a head or something? We had no choice but to reset all your parameters so you could heal. That doesn't make any fucking sense, but okay, whatever. Resetting a unit flushes its memory. It also restores its body to its original configuration. I want a lore book. I want diagrams. To make sure Sarah never found the Master's genetic code, you transfer all essential data files to me, and that's why you were able to get your memory back even after being reset. Most of your memory anyway. I'm still too bad you couldn't see Gramps' face when he found you. Alright, so... It's fine. Jesus Christ, though. Alright, yeah. Serenade's right. Are you ready for shit to get real? Like, I was not ready for this. I wish it had been more spread out, I guess. But this is... I'm fine. I don't mind reading a book. Any day now. Oh my god, hang on. Japanese, Elysium, fake moon. Okay, I'm gonna read chat, hang on. Too subtle, Reaver bots just roam the surface here. You tell me what happened to these people. I mean, what are they? Why are they? Aren't they part of the fucking system too? Why did they? And I guess now that Data's fucking dumped the exposition on me en masse, I sorta kinda like, okay, yeah, I suppose there's a fucking thing going on here. Called Heaven, blah blah blah, seems a fake moon. Hello, Shazotopia! Mega Man Legend 2. Presumably isn't big enough to be seen from Earth. The Master said he lived for 3,000 years, so yes, it is a weird immortality thing. The genetic code infinitely printing carbons over and over again is my issue, question mark, and he just decided to die. What did he do? He said I'd had enough and he just decided to die instead of go off and be a weird hermit on a mountain so he could really enjoy things by struggling? I don't know. What happened? Did he, like, in order to put your genetic code into a computer, do you have to fucking die? I don't get it. I don't understand. Can't wait to get all of these questions answered in Mega Man Legends 3 any day now. Oh. No one's been here for a gorillion years. Why wouldn't the elevator be fucked? Because aren't there like... There's another fucking satellite around here somewhere with 10 trillion fucking Reaver bots in it, presumably maintaining itself so that it can do things when it needs to. Why wouldn't this one have that? There's even a fucking refractor shard here. It's just in a fucking location that's not powering anything that would maintain itself. No one's been here, blah, blah, blah. No one is taking care of shit. Well, why not? They have systems for that. Perfect world. Sure. So perfect everyone is dead. You're a robot hitman and I'm a skinwalker. No further questions. Let's see. Yeah, it would have been nice to learn all this throughout the game instead of a text dump at the end, but I guess they had budget constraints or something. It would have been nice, or maybe like another side game, or like a prequel, or like anything, just anything. That'd make a sick comic books, you know. All right, lore settled. Restores to original config. These guys are made as babbies. You are now a baby. They grow up. It does get a bit blurry at the end. I mean, I know more than ever, but all of this shit is begging more questions, and I'd really like to know, like, I like hard magic systems. I like pseudo-science that's, like, grounded in actual science. I like knowing the hard systems of how things work, and they're just saying shit happens, and I'm just like, okay, what do you mean a fucking android can just Terminator meld with a fucking carbon who's basically human, like flesh and blood? What do you mean by that? Nanomachines, son! And I was like, okay, nanomachines, son. But wait, nanomachines? What do you mean she gave too many of her nanomachines? Is she the Terminator? Is she made of fucking nanomachine liquid that kind of holds its form because it can? Because nanomachines, son? What? Why? Anyway. Just like fucking 5-star stories. I'm fine with it. I can accept it, but I like knowing more. Otherwise, this is Harry Potter, and you have a problem with that. I can accept that they aren't making a hard magic system. I can accept it because it generally stays within its own power scaling. It's a relative level of power scaling. I get it. It's fine. But I would like to know. Especially in sci-fi settings. I like to know in sci-fi settings. I'll give fantasy settings a general hand wave sometimes, you know, fairy tales and shit, but if you're gonna do something kind of science-y, this is a fucking sci-fi fairy tale at this point, okay? And that's fine, but it's hard for me to, I have to know that going in and adjust my fucking gears. Let's see. Fucking 5-star stories. Hello. I guess he was dying or tired of living. He regretted not knowing happiness as the result of a struggle. I don't blame him. What good is anything if you didn't earn it? Yeah, I know. I guess he just decided to die instead of decided to go struggle and learn what happiness is, or indulge in being happy by struggling, or go live among the people. Like, he decided to, like, I'm gonna put one of my beautiful 50-mile-long luxurious golden hairs into a little fucking safe capsule, like a little vial, a little glass vial, and I'm gonna hand this to this baby, and then question mark, what happened to him? He just fucking, I've decided my time is up, and he fucking disintegrates into the ether. What happened? Teleported into the sun. I don't know. Time to go for me. Have fun. Oh, bye, Bacchus. I'm probably way too late. They have systems for that. That system got up and went to Earth to beat up Megaman. Why is she... Okay, that's like saying... Oh my god. That's like saying, okay, so I removed the video card from my computer. When I turn it on, the fans don't work anymore. What? Or... I don't know. It's like... That's like saying, I removed the VXYZ from my car and like nothing else fires now. And it's not even that, because she's not even a system that's an integral mechanical piece of this place. She's a fucking operator. That's like saying, no, that's actually like saying your tower won't turn on if it doesn't have an operating system installed on it, is actually what that's like. What the fuck are you talking about? That system got up and went to Earth, blah, blah, blah. You're right, Fen, they really needed another game to round out the lore. The system had no boss around for years and decided to chill for a bit. There's a phone game that takes place before Legends 2. Phone game? Again? It came out after Legends 2? Ah! Maybe they'll make a third game if the fans come together. Well, at this point, you're telling me it's going to be a fifth game, technically. Yeah, they could start like a Facebook group or something. Maybe he caught a weird Earth disease and died. Oh, sick. All right. Maybe when he looked Mega Man dead in the eyes and said, "You know what to do, Mega Man fucking shot him." Sarah is the mother unit of Elysium. I think the implication is she controls literally everything here. Like Yuna is the mother unit of Earth. Okay, so wait. Wait. So wait. Wait. Mother unit. Wait. So you wait. Okay, so wait. No, I do not accept it. If that's the way it was made, it's fucking stupid, for one thing. Because how do all the systems work for the fucking Reaverbot satellite? Nobody's there, Juno's on Earth. And also, what's her fuck wasn't on Earth, and also she melded with a different body for God knows how long. Like, Roll's parents disappeared fucking 14 fucking years ago. So the actual mother unit of Terra hasn't been functioning for 14 fucking years, technically. Because the system doesn't recognize her as a mother unit in that body anymore, so the CPU has been fucking missing for 14 fucking years. And I maybe don't understand if that's important or not, but that seems like it would have done something. I don't know. Tower won't turn on if it doesn't have a CPU in it. Yeah, well, if that's how it works, it's fucking stupid. Because the previous Reaverbot satellite didn't work that way. It still functioned remotely when Juno wanted it to. Something was maintaining that bitch. Just the phone game is 5... Wait, the phone... Okay, yeah, the phone game is 5 Island Adventure. Recently got fixed up to be played. It used to be a cell phone game only, available in Japan. Played live from a provider. It's nice that they, I feel like there was like a Battle Network phone game that got working recently, and they were afraid because it was like an episodic kind of thing, or there were like parts that you could buy, and they were afraid they'd only have like the first part of it or something. But as it turns out, it's like on disc DLC. It was just all there. You had to pay to unlock it or something, which is nice, question mark. Okay, so there's 5 Battle Network phone games, in fact. 2 Battle Network phone games? Sick. Anyway, I do not accept this fucking "this place is derelict because this one bitch went missing." I don't accept it. I don't. It's video gameisms, and that's fine, I'll do it. But I don't accept it. It's silly. They could just as easily have been like, well, you know, the Reaverbots in this place have been keeping it maintained for fucking generations at this point, so you're gonna have to fight your way through them and everything. And, you know, get the access key to unlock the elevator instead of, nah, this place is fucking derelict, nobody's been maintaining it, it's dusty ass. You know, unlike the satellite we saw previously in the previous fucking game, totally responsive, works, power, has power, air conditioners on, favorite music playing. Save my game. Wait, hang on. The last thing that happened here presumably was Mega Man trashing it, so maybe he broke the goddamn elevator? The elevator isn't broken, it just doesn't have power. And if they were here for a while after he left the first time, because she said for a while, what's-her-fuck, like, looked at him from a distance and didn't do anything. So she was here for a while after he left, presumably, the second time. Which means this elevator, they just didn't put the batteries back in the elevator at all? Why? It's fine. It's just some video game shit. I get it. It's not that big a deal. But I am gonna complain about it. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Treasure? What? wanna go back. Wait. Can I? Oh. Ah. Time is not of the essence? I'm sure it'll be fine. Sage wisdom from the fucking door. Well, the Silver Lugia melded with the ship because they can do whatever the fuck they want. They're the Terminator, I guess. Green eye. Laser manual. Ooh, wait, what? It's him! Why green eye? He. I suppose. Time to dump all your money into Shining Laser. Time for it to become first stream back, everybody. All right, that's right. We're gonna grind. All right. Oh God. I wish I could. Oh my God. Oh right, I forgot about Geets. Yeah. Who? Oh my God. Oh, why is it so weak? Why does it suck? Well, I suppose that's okay. What? Oh, they don't. Well. Does this work? Am I using any power? Surely this doesn't work. There's no way. Geets or Gats, what's the difference? Geets is the good boy. You can remember he's Geets because Key are good boys. Yay, Jackdaw reference. Woo! Gats is the tall dude who's obviously bad. You can remember Gats is bad because it's an A like bad. Let's see, if it's base laser, that's probably why. Yeah. I just remember base Shining Laser in Game 1 being fucking nuts! Even? But that's okay, it's fine. Maybe I remember it wrong. Probably one expensive motherfucker! Most in the game, if I recall correctly. That's right, we're gonna cheat. I don't actually know any money codes, so we're not gonna cheat. I am going to grind. Heat. Alright, what do we do? Energy? Range. Ooh. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Oh, fuck, I already ground. Sick! Oh, God. Help! Ah! I have bad news. I looked it up and Gats is the good boy. Uh-oh. Well, you can remember that he's the good wait. Geets is the bad boy because ew, and Gats is the good boy because ah! Oh, sick. Mashing my buttons. All right, I've done what I can. Oops. Alright. We need that much money, and I'm going to fucking throw my phone out the window. That's it. Get muted, bitch. Bah. Listen, Roll. I know we just had like a precious moment and everything, but I can't help but remember at the beginning of the game, you told me you had to sell all of my weapons. All of them. However, all of them? All? I couldn't have just kept one, please? Just one. Roll! Alright. 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 I'm distraught. Base laser. Gas is the tall dude is obviously bad. Turns to gold Lugia fucking died. Shrug. Wait, base laser in 1 was great. Attack, if you gotta stand still to, Data warned you, it has infinite energy like last time. 9 million! I need all your money again, Mega Man! 22.5 million, please! Why? What is she doing with all of it? No, I refuse. It can't possibly be solely to buy the components of no, She's lying. Wait a minute. Alright, wait, this isn't the place to grind for money. Fuck! Guys, should I grind for money? It's very early in the stream. You're right, the parts are cheap. The shipping is the oh no, you're right. Grind for money. Yay, money! Energy charge. I want to see if it got very much better. Where is the best grind money in the whole game? Is it still that... what do you call it? Pakta? Room infect. Is it the money bird in Pakta, I think? I don't know what a better grind spot is, so until somebody tells me different, I'm just gonna go grind in the burden. Hello? Oh, it's a frog. Well, I'm trying to use the laser. Sick! Oh. Ah. Ow! Leave me alone. Alright, get back in the saddle. Does it... oh! Goodbye, your shield. It still doesn't do very well on these guys because they have the knockback and vulnerability. Ran out of juice. Too many snakes. I wonder. What's in this room when it's not the bird? Oh. Ah! Okay, now I remember. I wonder if I should go get the other thing too. Wait, can Shining Laser do it all? Lame! Wait, what is it? Oh my god, that's so funny. I don't know why the timing on killing a fucking treasure chest with shining lasers is really fucking funny. Roll doesn't want to shell out for Amazon. Let's see, the shipping's a problem. Roll doesn't want to shell out for Amazon Prime, I see. She gets that shit delivered as soon as you ask for it. That's like giga expedited. Oh no! She fell for the expedited shipping option that doesn't actually do anything! It does it all. Let's see, there's like 5 islands in the world, so who is even selling shit for over 1 mil? It can't do it all. Yeah, it can't drill through. It would have been, I mean, it's like an afterthought. They expect me to remember the fucking crashed gourd on an island that's not even relevant to the memory with a village that and yet they can't remember to make this thing able to drill through drillable walls. Maybe they figured you'd already done it at this point, like there aren't any more drillable walls. I don't know. It would have been cool if it, you know, because it's like a laser drill. That would have been cool. I'm gonna get the vacuum cleaner. So if all of the carbons are cloned from the genetic data kept in the library of the actual humans that existed a long time ago, right? Why is the last one living so Aryan? But they are not clones. Okay, I could have swore somebody said something about that. That they used the genetic data in the library to recreate all the shit on the Earth. Okay, they're not clones, they are created from the ground up. Okay. So what's with the library then? Why do we have to delete all the genetic information in the library? Or did I misunderstand something? Because honestly, it's a lot. I'm gonna have to like play it back and look at it another couple of times. Maybe read some supplementary shit. I don't know. You misunderstood because you were laughing too hard at the he was it was his voice. It was that. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of the living with a human who has transcended humanity or whatever that shit's Vault sent me. The library has all the genetic code of the real humans, and they were supposed to use it to clone the humans again if all of them were to die. That's the system. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, so the master did die. Why hasn't anybody done anything about that? Unless we want to say, technically he's not dead because his genetic code was put into Megaman instead of the library. But, like, they're all still dead, so do what you can. That's what he told Megaman to stop. Okay, so... But Megaman left. And, like, Sarah was alone on the space station with the library, so what was stopping her? Cloning the humans is part 2. Killing all the carbons is part 1. Okay, why? Why? I guess, why? Let's see, I guess it's so that if humans were to settle Terra again, they'll have a clean slate. Okay, but there's two problems I have with this. And one of them isn't even, but carbons are like real people, so we shouldn't kill them. My problems are, I mean, that's a problem. I'm not gonna be a psychopath about it, but that's, like, logically, if we want to look at this from the mother unit system, right? We want to look at this from the fucking beep boop, I'm a fucking robot system thing. Actually, fundamentally, why the fuck did they make the carbons in the first place? And secondly of all, why would they want to go to Terra? Terra is where disease and hardship happens. Wouldn't they want to clone all of the humans and keep them in Elysium where there is no strife or hardship? Or at least clone some humans where there's no strife and hardship? And also, like, I really don't understand. It's like, why even create them in the first place? Also. Are you going to grind all the way to 22 trillion? If so, respect. God, maybe. Let's see, carbons came after all the humans died, right? No, because the Master was a human. Like, he was human and he was still around, and I don't, like, he was around for 3,000 years, but I don't know how, like, that's not to imply he's been completely alone for 3,000 years. Like, I don't know when the last human besides him died. You know what I mean? But also, why did they die? Why did the humans die if they'd achieved, like, peace and immortality and didn't have any diseases? Like, why did they die? Like, they weren't a specific consideration in the system. Clearing the planet is just what is done to give the humans space to repopulate. Isn't, like, 90% of the fucking... In the first Mega Man Legends, didn't they, like, say, why is so much of the majority of the planet's fucking water or some shit, and there's very scant little communities of carbons scraping a fucking existence out. Very, very small settlements and shit. So, like, there's plenty of land. If we look at this map, there's plenty of fucking land. Are refractors even an issue anymore? I don't know, like, what has changed since the previous one? It just seems like there aren't that many carbons, so there's plenty of room, plenty of space. I don't get it. Clearing the planet is just what's done to give humans space to repopulate. No, the Master was saying how he likes them and thinks they deserve to exist. Yeah. Maybe they'll explain why the original humans made carbons in 3, okay. Which is surely coming out soon, yeah. To the best of my knowledge, there's no explanation for why they exist. The Master did not make them, okay. Yeah, they really did a good job setting up for this sequel. I mean, obviously something fucked up happened to Earth. I could imagine carbons being created as like a cheap, self-replicating life form to maybe terraform or like salvage the surface of the planet to prepare it for all of these actual higher being humans that exist in Elysium. And my hang up, like I could see that, and that goes into the, well, yeah, it's not very fair, huh? If they're fully functional, basically just like humans with slightly different physiology. But also, we've created a fucking fake moon space station. We can travel to the surface of the planet at all. Why don't we go to a different planet? Why does it have to be this planet? Can we terraform a different planet? We've beaten death, but apparently not. Right? We don't have any need for food. We don't have any diseases. There's no war. We've achieved immortality, except we haven't. What? What do you mean? Why? You don't get to say we've achieved lack of disease and we've achieved immortality. And then he dies. Everybody died for some reason. Why? Is that a spoiler? Am I gonna find that out at the end here? Is Sarah gonna drop the fucking the fucking sick facts on me? The fucking harsh truth of the matter is that no, actually, immortality is a lie. Obviously something fucked up happened. I mean, the goddesses flooded the earth to keep Ganon from getting the Triforce. No. I want to know about the why did the humans die thing. Why do we have to save our genetic codes in this library if we have immortality? Like, as a precautionary thing, sure, but do you think your exact clone is gonna be you? This gets into some fucking questions. This gets into like if we invent teleportation and it like destroys the one who steps on the teleporter and perfectly replicates it on the other end of the teleporter with like no mistakes, that all chemicals are aligned in your brain, all synapses, right? That you have the same memories. Is it actually still you? Maybe they got bored. BRB! No, we need answers to these questions! I can't believe I've been abandoned by the Meteorological Society. Bro, odds are there just aren't answers. Unfinished series, please understand. Whether, okay, yeah, the series is unfinished, but they wrote up to this point. That's what I'm saying. And I can think of justifications, maybe, you know, like you would need you would need to do a lot of peripheral whatever. There might be some peripheral writings, there might be some plans for it. It's just disappointing if it's just kind of like, well, you know, it just fucking doesn't make sense, whatever. It's like, okay, many such cases, but it's disappointing. Especially because I really like, generally like, you know, the aesthetic, the feel, the setting. I like it. It sucks when something you really like just completely shits the bed and it's like, whoa, I don't know, bro. Didn't think too hard. Okay. I'm willing to hold out hope there's some footnote in a side content somewhere that's like, ah, well, you see. Now, I would hate to start making presumptions, however. If we're gonna make Megan's Legman 3, we're gonna have to start thinking about these things, aren't we? And I guess I'm just kind of annoyed because the way they've set up the ancients, or actual humans, right? Everything they've told me, that shit doesn't make sense. What? Why? So, yeah. But I suppose, if I'm thinking about it, right, if we want to establish that, like, these robot units, I gotta get myself back in, like, my Mega Man way of thinking about things, where it's like, okay, robots have evolved to a point where they're sort of like the Terminator, and we might be able to do the fusion dance completely, like we could just turn into fucking the Terminator and fuse with people at will. Okay, that's a thing that can happen. They're honestly, I know it's a shitpost answer, but like, oh, maybe they just got bored and killed it. Like, that's honestly well, no disease, they are immortal. What happened? But, you know, it doesn't fit the setting or the tone, so it's just like, decided to take a nap. Why? Okay, that might be it. Like, the master was the last one left. Why is he referred to as the master? If there were other humans, is that significant or is it just default? Additionally, okay, so that, yeah, okay, so thinking about it like that, I could see a justification being, yeah, they really did just get bored, and so all these other humans decided, you know what? I'm just gonna, like, we've done transhumanism, and we see that one of these android, like, you know, Yuna can meld with an actual carbon. All this shit's possible. So what's not to say, I suppose, that they've got whatever, like, forget the teleporter thing. They just can put their consciousness into a new clone body, and that's the idea. And so I guess maybe, like, the master's just, he was just fine with maybe being alone for 3,000 years, or maybe 3,000 years total is how long they'd had this immortality and peace. And throughout that time, various members of the fucking remainder of humanity on Elysium were like, you know what? I'm bored. I'm gonna take a nap for, like, you know, maybe like a millennia. Wake me up when something interesting is happening. Maybe wake me up in 1 trillion years and we'll see how different everything is. We'll leave the carbons to go do whatever, and it literally is just because they were bored. Everything that happened is because these fucking dickheads are bored. Alright. I'll get it. I'll take it. But they left this one retard by himself. And that makes all of this really bad though, right? Because we like what a shitty system. Now, I guess it's because, you know, maybe the carbons. Okay, alright, here, I'm writing fan fiction at this point. I'm writing a fan fiction, ready? Maybe the carbons are what was supposed to make things interesting, and because you can't actually speed time up, hitting the fast forward button on the Sims game, basically, is going unconscious for 3,000 years. Or whatever, right? Although it's kind of weird that they would have only chosen to, like, clone every... because that means that the last human that died... right? The last human that died... the last human that died wouldn't really... there wouldn't be really that much different for them to go look at, you know what I mean? So... it's kind of weird, but I guess that's what the... okay, so I don't understand how them all getting cloned and waking back up, if it's literally just a boredom thing. Why all the carbons have to die? Unless they really just kind of fucking hate carbons, like they're really fucking hate carbons. Just think of them as like squiggly little gross fucking animals, little ants or something that facilitate all this cool stuff they want to go explore, but we're just gonna kill all of the ants and then we're gonna go explore the architecture they built. Maybe that's it. Maybe they were so fucking bored, that's the plot. Anyway, thanks for reading my fan fiction. Two-thirds of it. Anything that ever happens with humans is because we were bored or hungry. Yeah. Suffering. Back. Had to answer some questions regarding the fact that the cats I'm herding are cats. I'm sorry. I wrote a fanfiction about what might be going on with the ancients while you were gone. Also made the executive decision to find out what a server does by turning it off. Oh my god. Good luck. Huh? Did you hear enough of my fanfiction to understand what was going on, or do I need to, like, reiterate it? No faster way to find out, to be honest. I don't know why we don't do it more often. Well, because people panic, I guess. It's why I don't take your phone to play Animal Crossing in the morning anymore. I got back to hear about the humans wanting to kill the carbons to explore what they made because they're bored. Yeah, see, I was thinking to myself, like, it doesn't make any fucking sense, right? If we've got, you know, I decided to write a fanfiction because I want it to make sense. So if we're gonna make Megan's Like Man 3, we gotta start justifying this shit, because if they just did shit for the fuck of it, like, okay. So, the carbons were created probably just for fun, like an elaborate game of The Sims. Or perhaps purposefully to build a bunch of different shit on the surface of Terra. And since So, why would the ancients have died if they were immortal and there's no disease and there's no starvation? Why would all of the actual humans, having achieved that, how did they die? Why did they die? That doesn't make any fucking sense. So I came to the conclusion that carbons were made to be sure Terra was livable after whatever cocked it up. Yeah, that's probably fair. Although I feel like greater terraforming measures should be taken if, like, there's not enough land to begin with. And honestly, if there were a bunch of humans in Elysium, right, that... Oh my god. There are a bunch of humans in Elysium, right? Okay, so we have to... There's another premise. I have another fiction in my fucking brain. I think your base assumption that something that can live forever would want to is wrong. No, I don't have a base assumption of that. But I want, like, what causes them to stop? Why did they die? The system is set up to bring these fucking people back or something. Or maybe, like, bring back more of them if they die. Like, the whole system is bring a bunch of fucking humans back. Even if they die. If they're immortal, then what is the point? It's just like, okay. But why bring the same people back over and over again? Because, you know, humans have a way of, like... Already humans are able to, like, you know... the same genetic code for all eternity. I don't know. It's a weird system that begs justification. Like, if you solved death and still died, you must have made that choice then, right? But the genetic code is in a library with the assumption that they're going to be cloned. Why would it be significant? Why does it have to be a clone specifically? Like, what's the point? If it doesn't matter whether or not it's a clone or not. And also because we've started just recently seeing all this crazy fucking memory sharing, mind melding, and we know that these fucking robots can like meld with carbons, and memories of humans can be put into robots and shit like that. I assume, following that ley line, that the being a clone is specifically another form of achieving the immortality, because you can put your previous consciousness, more or less, into a new body. So, obviously, in some way, shape, or form, yes, these ancients did intend to live forever, even if they get bored and take a nap for a few millennia. Which is kind of weird. When they say genetic code, do they mean they actually just have a bunch of people in cold storage or something? Like, that could be a thing. The library is just a bunch of people in, like, you know, the capsule, the tubes. Or maybe the library is, like, specifically the data file of the genetic code plus the memories they plan to put back into the person. Space constraints. It could be that maybe when he says we've achieved immortality, it's like a poetic thing where it's like, yeah, I might just be a fucking... I might just be a fucking data file on somebody's laptop, but... that means as long as the server's plugged in, I'm immortal! But what's really fuckity is that obviously the Master, being actually human, is like, these carbons are so human. They struggle and their existence is so meaningful. Megaman, I want you to fucking kill all of the actual people. that are still completely viable to return because of the system we have set up. I want you to fucking destroy that permanently. I don't ever want these human beings to... I don't... foil our plans. Immortality, my butt. Oops. Like, if you solved death and still died, you must have made that choice then, right? Like, that's... maybe cloning was the easiest solution, and they figured the clones would handle genetic diversity once they could get to fucking... Yeah, and the Master's just like... I think humanity as a species probably should just end. Why do we have to end that, though? Like... I guess maybe he decided that carbons were just as valuable as a species as humans, but why do we have to end humans as a species in that case? I guess maybe it's an effective way to get Sarah to, like, well, what's the point? But... damn! Step aside, humans! Make way for also humans, but... if Legends is chronologically at the end of the Mega Man timeline, then there's a reason for this. Oh. If I needed to ensure the future of humanity through a period of humanity non-existing, I'd just find as many viable living people with good genetics and clone them. If Legends is just an alternate universe like Battle Network, then it still makes sense. It just isn't lore-based, it's thematics. Yeah. He lived, breathed, and ate nutrient slop on Elysium for 3,000 years. I don't think he wants the actual humans to be wiped out as much as he just wants the system they set up to kill the carbons and replace them with clones of humans to not be the way it is. Well, he very specifically told Mega Man to, like, wipe the library, didn't he? Somebody told Mega Man to wipe the library, and I don't remember who it was. But I feel like that was I feel like that's part of the plan, and I kind of suspect the Master said it. Also, yeah, I guess, are we assuming he said immortality, right? If it was poetic immortality, then, okay, but his hair was that long, so I think perhaps that man has been alive for 3,000 years. That's true. The Master did say destroy the fucking library. See, it's really confusing. Maybe he did go insane. Maybe the Master is just like that. Oh! Is the Master right? I think it's kind of bad. I think it's a bad thing he wants. There's no reason for that. There's no reason to destroy the carbons either. This is a very weird either-or situation we're in. Maybe, okay, I haven't actually gotten to the end of the game yet, and it's probably gonna be a while yet before I get there. Mega Man could get to the library and could decide, you know what, nah, and not destroy them, but then also go talk to Sarah and be like, hey, please don't destroy the carbons. It could happen, I don't know. I don't actually know yet. I'm assuming we choose the path A and there's no variation in it. There's no, like, nuance in it, because I don't know why I'd assume that, but, you know, it's shonen, so I would assume that, you know, it's path A, path B, and there's no fucking gray area. There's no... It doesn't usually happen in shonen that there's a nuanced fucking take on something. And it's really refreshing when there is, though. I really like it when there is. Like, if I was humanity's last survivor and the species' last hope, I would be tempted to tell Mega Man to wipe this meme from the face of the moon down! Okay, but then, what about the carbons? You like the carbons? The carbons are basically just also people. In this universe, Wubby's like, nah, fuck them too. Like, as a joke, erase the library, but also don't tell Sarah, so... Nah, the Reaverbots rule this world. My biggest question at this point is why does Capcom insist on changing the names of shit so tremendously? The Japanese name of Carbon Reinitialization Program is Humanity Regeneration Program. I wonder. The Carbon seem pretty chill. They just want to take the copper from the wall. If you didn't tell me, I would just think Carbons were actually people, so it's like potato, potato. This is both of these things are wrong. Ending an entire civilization to save another civilization, or I guess the idea is that this civilization already like had its chance, it's run its course. And like destroying the new civilization, there's no reason, like it's not right. You shouldn't do that. But at the same time, I don't see why it has to be one or the other, personally. There's plenty of land. There's a whole fucking Calbania. There's only like 3 people there. There's plenty of room. Anyway, to provide a little backstory as to why there's this theme, Mega Man X is essentially human genocide simulator for 8 games straight. Boy, the Mega Man, they just love robots. They just love robots so much, dude. The robots are very much like people, though, so it's kind of strange that they hate people so much but love robots, but the robots are just people. What does that say about the creators? Actually, 6, 7, and 8 aren't really like that because they lost the thread. Sad. But in X5, the space colony crashes and wipes out tremendous amounts of habitat and humans. Yeah. Despite giving you the ability to stop most of it from crashing in X5, X6 specifically decides that, nah, actually, it crashed bad. Dr. Light wanted to create robots that were indistinguishable from humans, right? Only kind of. Only kind of. Ah, shit, hang on. Ah. Sorry. Tickle. I vaguely remember the line between Reploids and humans being important in ZX, but ZX was kind of bad. I feel like that's a huge theme in X and Zero series, and I think it's very cool, like, you know, a synthetic life form's becoming so complex that it begins to blur the line between actual life, like they're a new actual life form, kinda. I think that's really cool concept. But you know, it's shonen, so it's just kind of tragic. ZX was good, fuck you! ZX Advent was bad, but even then it was pretty okay. Wait, there's 2 ZX games? I only ever played ZX Advent. Ah! that feel when you only have half the story. And it's the bad half. I mean... How did humans achieve immortality while the planet was fucking exploding? Like, that's a strange crossover of the probability of being able to do that. One thing happening while the other thing is also happening. I wonder what fucked up the planet. That's one of those things you just have to get the answer for, though. Like, I mean, when it comes to characters making decisions and kind of chains of events, you can sort of try to create logical through lines and speculate on that, but, like, it could be anything. First one. Conceptually, ZX is very weak, but the plot is good. Anyway, the irregular hunters in X were always meant to protect humans, but after X5, they basically become the human protectors. And in the bad ending of X5, where X forgets Zero, this is canon fuck Inafune, X says he wants to make a place where humans and Reploids can live in true peace. In classic human fashion, humanity only got their ass in gear once shit hit the fan. That's true. That's like the premise for what happened in the backstory of, Jackdaw. The second fucking moon appears in the sky and people start getting giga cancer, and it's like, alright, all funding towards living underground and creating a new race of humans. Let's see, he wants to call this place Elysium. No relation, however. Wait, okay, so wait. In Japanese, Elysium in this game is actually called Heaven, right? In Japanese, in ZX, the bad ending of X5, where X forgets Zero, X says he wants to make a true place where humans and Reploids... So is it actually Elysium in Japanese in X5, or at the end of X5? Yes, okay. Or wait, that was yes to it being heaven in this game. In X5, the name of the place X wants to create... He wants to make Elysium. Okay. Alright, translations make shit fucking confusing again, as usual. Arbitrary fucking decision making, I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess it's not arbitrary, but I sure wish they'd fucking knock it off. I wish that it had been knocked off from the very beginning. Alright, how far have we come? Alright, we are 1/9 of the way to one more energy upgrade. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're not doing too bad. Shit, actually, I'm gonna save a state for one thing. I'm gonna save it on 9. Help me remember, state 9 for the 9 bajillion grind. I'm gonna nuke my coffee real quick and maybe get a snack. And then I'll read what you're I'll read what you're writing when I get back. 1 second, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Eating a piece of toast. Let's see. No matter what language you're in, X wants to make Elysium. So. X does get to do that when he creates Neo Arcadia at the end of the Elf Wars. There are no games set in the Elf Wars, bruh. The Elf Wars are so fucking devastating that 90% of all Reploids are destroyed and 60% of all humans die. Seems like it might be a bit reversed, but whatever. I don't know what the starting factions were. Also, the planet's in rough condition. So, apparently, X6 treats it as if 14% of the space colony hit Earth, which still made it bad enough that all of humanity had to live underground. So no telling, really, how many humans are left after the Elf Wars. Enough to live in Neo Arcadia, where Adolf Hitler murders Reploids in a trash compactor because it's funny. Just kidding, he's a fake. The real X would never throw Reploids into a trash compactor and have a weird dog grind them into paste for shits and giggles. So, after they retcon X being history's greatest villain, they put a new villain in place. His name is Dr. Vile, or Veal in English for reasons unknown. Wait, wasn't Vile a bounty hunter or some shit? And then... And also, wasn't Dr. Wily... Hang on. Is it a coincidence, or is there like a... X-Series Vile is Vava in Japan, no relation. Man. That's why they changed it in English, is because they fucked up. Thank you. Once again. Not translators, localizers. Thank you. Boba Fett reference, allegedly. The helmet looks kind of similar, doesn't it? Or something, I don't really. Mega Man's not my series, you see. And Dr. Vile is a human scientist who and did a lot of nasty shit during the Elf Wars. So the humans and Reploid Council for punishing war criminals convened. They sentenced him to be injected with immortality sauce and put him in a space shuttle and fucking ejected him into orbit. Why? Why? Yeah, that's exactly what we decided to do with old fucking Charlie Chaplin impersonator himself. We injected him with immortality and sent him to space. Great idea, guys. And that's why we have Metropolis Mania. He came back. Because if they didn't do this, we wouldn't have a plot. We also wouldn't have 03, which is Tippity Top Peak, so all is forgiven. I don't forgive it. I believe we could have had tippity-top peak and not fucking what the fuck beforehand either. Also, fuck. That's like saying, oh, I forgive O2 for being shit just because the Ichijoji Ken backstory was really, really fucking good for like one episode. Which, I mean, they retconned it later anyway, so it's like saying I forgive O2 just because there was one fucking good episode in it that they later retconned. Like, no. Anyway, somehow Vile returned. Somehow Palpatine has returned. His eternal fucking coven fell out of orbit and landed in Canada, which is on Earth, which is in Texas, which is in Halifax. So if you think it was ridiculous that they took Giga Hitler and injected him with immortality as a punishment, just wait until you find out who they imprisoned him with. Oh my god. And you're saying this is tippity top peak or something, right? See, this dude somehow found Zero's sleeping body. I'm going to go back in time and travel to Japan. And I'll figure it out as I go, but that's the plan right now. That's how I feel right now. I'm going to inject immortality into someone and launch them into space. Wait, what do you mean sleeping body? Wasn't dude a torso without one arm? What body? He was basically a head. Does that man's nanomachines work overtime or what? Zero put himself into cold storage at the end of X6, debatable, because he figured that would be long enough to expunge any potential Maverick virus that was in him. How does that work? If he's in cold storage, wouldn't it be stasis? Which means... Did he hook himself up to the fucking Maverick virus expunging machine? What? Was he hoping they'd come up with a cure? Like, oh, he's literally like, he freezes himself in the hopes that they'll come up with a cure for Maverick virus while he's asleep? Or, no, he got better. This is X6, not X5. It's horse shit. Okay. Oh, pardon me, one moment. Okay. Maverick virus just doesn't like the cold. Ah, I see. It's like sushi fish. You have to store it at a certain temperature for a certain amount of time to kill all the bad stuff in it or something. Basically, the spoiler here is that the Zero you play as in Mega Man Zero, the critically acclaimed GPA platformer, is a fucking— oops, I just fucked that. I'm getting into it. Is a fucking fraud! They put Zero's brains in a different body that looks exactly like him and left him in a lab in ankle-deep water. What? Brain? All you're saying is there's like multiple bodies laying around. How did his brain get out of that one back into the other body? It's like, okay, yeah, he's got like, I don't know, backup cars everywhere. So that human scientist Seal could find him and inject a cyber elf into him to restore his arms? Wait, I thought you said that— Wait, I thought you said he had a backup body. We injected a cyber elf into him to heal the broken body, but he's got another body around somewhere. Hang on. Dr. Vile, Evil Science Man Extreme, used Zero's original body to create the ultimate war machine named Omega. So he just has a... Why did they put him in a different body? Is his original body really that good? Couldn't you just take any old random fucking body? Why does he have a second body? Is the second body not as good? Well, obviously the first body... Well... What's the fucking point? Dr. Vile, Evil Science Man, Ultimate War Machine, with no good guy brain in him. Zero. Omega had a kill count in the 100,000s, presumably also Omega is at least 15 feet tall for some reason, but not really. I hate Mega Man. Zero's body in a mobile suit. If Zero's not using that body anymore, I think we could safely say that's not Zero's body. Like, what's even significant about it being Zero's body? Is it just like, oh man, he's the strongest android ever created, he's just built different? Is that the idea? I guess that's the idea, but it's like, okay, why did you put him in the other one if there was nothing wrong with this one? They imprisoned Omega with Vile in space so they could sit around and hang on. You're telling me the War Council, the council that convenes to punish war criminals, which is X on that council? Does he get to decide anything on that council? He says, okay, so I see him being like, well, I love humans. I'm a human supremacist, so we're not gonna kill the human scientist. But this fucking Reploid over here, nah, we're not gonna send him to the meat grinder. He also gets to live for some reason. He looks like my ex-boyfriend, so I'm gonna, you know how it is. Imprisoned Omega with Vile in space so they could sit around and stew and smell bad. Oh my god. Why didn't they put them in cold storage? I'm sure X was involved. So anyway, when this fucker crash landed on Earth, he was not defense. I'm reading so much, the muscle memory's happening and I'm doing it wrong. He was not defenseless. He had the instant death robot with him, so the 4 Guardians, Neo Arcadia's strongest surviving soldiers, could not fucking stop him. Yeah. Just 3 Guardians. Phantom killed himself out of shame. What? Oh my god. You know, what's the fucking difference? These robots are just as stupid as humans, so who cares? I'll keep a long story long and say Vile becomes president of Neo Arcadia by making a new X clone. Alright, I remember at this point that, like, robots are not actually robots. There's some kind of synthetic genetic kind of thing that's basically a human. It just doesn't age much or at all. So I guess I'll accept At this point, Reploids are still Reploids? Okay, so when you say clone, you just mean... I'm thinking clone in, like, the clone sense, like, this fucking game's clone sense. You mean, like, carbons, right? Or, like, Terminator bitch who can meld with an actual organic life form. So, Reploids are still not at that point, like any of these points yet, in... the... What about the metals? Wait. The biometals. Angry, blah blah blah. Okay, President Neo Arcadia and his angry plot to get revenge for being made immortal. What? And being sent to space. Okay, one of these things is to go back to space and fire a space laser at Neo Arcadia. Wait, but he's already the president of Neo Arcadia. What? At this point, Reploids are still Reploids. We'll get to that part. ZX. Okay. I gotta say. Huh? So he successfully fires a space laser at Neo Arcadia and kills 20 million people. Okay. Is this what causes the ocean to be Ocean Planet? Yeah. We're just gonna do that, I guess? Wait, 20 million people. Okay, so wait. When you say 20 million, that's a huge number. You mean he, like, wipes Neo Arcadia off the face of the earth? Did anybody survive that, or, like... No, somehow the Ocean Planet thing is not explained. There's plenty of stuff that... we just have to get told which catastrophic thing happened that caused it, because honestly, there's a lot that could have happened. Fucking space laser. Neo Arcadia is a conglomeration of domed cities. And there are other domed cities, so he didn't kill everyone, just 20 million ones. Okay, so... catastrophes beyond our comprehensions. He blew up the planet. Darth Vader is a bad guy. I can't remember the name of the fucking planet. I usually know the name of that planet whenever it comes up, but I've forgotten it for some reason. It's just... Shit! Fake fan! Shit! I'm bad with names. Sorry, I did some math real quick. Well, thanks for apologizing for doing math. I know it's hard. Let's assume the population of Earth at the time of the Elf Wars is 7 billion, like it is right now. Zero's design in the Zero series is cool as hell, that's for sure. Hello, how are you? It's been a long ass time since I've streamed Mega Man. I've had a month. Even if you kill 60% of the human population, there's still fucking 3.8 billion people left. Which, to be fair, that's quite... 7 billion. I've got some bad news. Ooh. I haven't... Wait. 60%, 3 point... Quite the death toll. Mega apocalypse, that's... beyond 1 giga death, 4.2 tera deaths. Okay, but how many Pico Hitlers is it? super catastrophic robot Megadeth! And we have unfortunately made progress since 2011. Basically what I'm saying here is that 20 million is rookie numbers. Alright. I didn't even try. Well, I mean, like, wiped a whole city off the face of the earth. That's, seems kind of like a petty, sort of personal thing and not any... What's his fucking deal? What's his endgame? What's he want? Is he just a bad guy and he has no fucking... endgame? I am doing well. I am glad to see you playing Megaman! Analog egg. I just put up a whiteboard on the fridge, and my darling and I both have been drawing different Mega Man characters on it randomly. Oh, that's funny. Ooh, we have whiteboards, but mostly we just write down shit we want to remember on them, and sometimes we'll draw a diagram on it if we're trying to explain a concept to one another. We should get one of those. We should do that. And then randomly leave shitpost drawings on them for each other. The Fool Arcana 515. Ay, my favorite Mega Man game. 2? Well, it controls better than 1. Better, I guess, subjective. There's something really fun about Mega Man Legends 1 once you get used to the controls. It's like different, but I don't know. It's kind of fun. Kind of uniquely fun. But I like both of these games so far. He's just a bad guy with no endgame except to get back at the people who made him immortal. Yeah, okay. See, that annoys the piss out of me. I know that, like, crazy people who are bad just exist, but goddamn, it's boring. Which, according to the character portrait with his face melting off, making him immortal is actually just turning him into a Reploid. What? Why? What do you mean? How? How does that fucking work? This is... Why? Why would you... I'm gonna go back in time and launch somebody on the development team into space. Currently, there's a sick drawing of Tron Bonne in marker. My darling's fave character is also Zero, so I'm practicing drawing Zero better before I draw it for them as a present. Aww. Everybody seems to hate becoming immortal. Wow. Clearly he hated being made a Reploid. Bro was racist! Oh my god. Oh no! This is... Okay, so like... What a funny... That is the funniest fucking... But like, why immortal though? Like, why immortal and then shot into space? Is it like, now you're a Reploid, you hate Reploids, and so it's suffering for you to have to eternally be a Reploid. By the way, here's the strongest fighting and killing machine we know of. He's your roommate, but also we know you guys get along, so... What was the fucking plan? Like, I could understand if, like, alright, we're gonna turn you into a Reploid because, you know, you're racist against them, and that's pretty heavy psychic damage. And then we're just gonna, like, keep you like that maybe for a couple of weeks. You can really suffer a little bit. And before you are able to come to terms with it or anything, we're gonna put you into the fucking Reploid meat grinder. Easy. That way, none of this shit can happen! None of this shit can happen! They already knew he was a giga dangerous fucking mega scientist who caused 20 trillion fucking deaths! They should have known better! I can't fucking believe this writing! You ever just hate shit? You ever just get fucking sick of shit? Alright. Horrible, but it isn't 4.2 billion dead from the L4s, which apparently only lasted a few years. Man, they were working overtime. Holy shit, that's a lot of bullets. They were just running them over with steamroll. They had, like, a lot of the trolley problem set up where both of the tracks are just infinite people tied to the... They had, like, that was the L4s, just the trolley problem. over and over and over again, where all tracks are completely suffused. They're just running blah, blah, blah. Do they count elf and robot deaths in the L4s, I wonder? Yeah, they do count that. They said 90% of them died, but 90% of Reploids, 60% of humans. 4.2 billion is my quick off-the-cuff calculations, might be more. We do have to consider the death toll from Eurasia, not listed. Fuck Dr. Wowie. The plot is horse shit, but the gameplay is good, so we forgive it. I do not. You know, I don't forgive an animation when the plot is horse shit. Like, a plot needs to be at least serviceable. I could say, okay, the animation is good, but the plot is horse shit. And that's just it. That's just that. The plot is horse shit. And I don't forgive it. The gameplay being really, really good and the plot being really, really stupid. Yeah, I like the gameplay. I do not forgive that game. It is fun to play. I do not forgive the game. I do not forgive the plot, no. I don't care how much I like the Grandia battle system. Grandia 2 has some fucking problems, and I'm not gonna call it a good game, even if I like the battle system well enough. It's much better as the Grandia battle system than Grandia fucking 3 was. Super evil bad guy, Omega Man. Dr. Vile had people tied to the train tracks, so he was just running them over, making X watch. The YouTube gods decided that his endgame was wiping out the population of New York, and frankly, I think they should have let him cook. Was too edgy for stream chat. Thank you, base AI overlords. It went through that time anyway. Zero squares up with Dr. Vile in space and pile drives him into the Earth. This costs Zero his life. Okay. I don't believe it. Man already had 2 bodies. And one of them was... Last time this happened, one of them was just a fucking... one-armed head torso. Like... I don't fucking believe it. That's okay, because according to ZX, CL goes to the crash site and scrapes up whatever grease is left and makes this thing called biometal. Uh-huh. And makes, there's no reason that she did this. It makes yeah, okay, so this is where the biometal thing came from. There is no reason that she did this. I mean... So no, wait, okay, so what you're telling me is that Ciel has decided to make the Ubermensch of Reploids. That's her endgame. So with biometal, any given person with the right genes can henshin a go-go baby into a vague copy of the person the biometal is based on. Also, the biometals have souls, maybe? Don't say that. They can talk and seem to think and remember who they were. Kind of. This is... Brother, what the fuck? It's kind of fucked up. So we've all become skinwalkers, basically, at this point. We're using the dead fucking puppet corpses that's not as gross as, like, actual necromancy, because they're just robots, but they're basically people. To fight bad guys, because the only heroes that ever fucking existed that were any fucking good are these first 2 mascot characters in the series. Would I be right in guessing Dr. Vile looked at the works of Dr. Wily and Sigma and said, I have to go even further beyond? Don't know the Zero Series story, but your description is cool. His summary is quite informative. Maybe it isn't entirely her fault because her research was funded or co-opted or something by this guy named Albert. No relation? Question marks? What? And he was really interested in the Dr. Vile grease left on the ground at the crash site. Okay, so they were both interested in that. So he made this shit called Model V. Which, he's just a mad scientist, basically. He's absolutely coked out of his mind. What? He wants to live forever and be giga-powerful. Well, maybe he should have committed more war crimes, and then he would have been able to be not only immortal, but also a Reploid, and have a giga-powerful bodyguard, and a free trip to space. He does way better than commit war crimes. He's part of the government. Ah. You're right. Now I hate him more than a war criminal. Immediate way to make you hate somebody. He's a government official. He works for the feds. He's one of 3 guys who control everything. They are called Legion. Okay. So he's the 3rd government leader, also scientist guy in charge of whatever's going on now, I guess, in some society that... See, like, Neo Arcadia is gone as fuck, so, like, he's in charge of... What? Legion is who put into place the law that humans have to replace at least one part of their body with robot parts. Is he a Reploid or is he a human? And Reploids have to have a lifespan so that they can finally be equal. They also keep all of the discarded human parts somewhere. Yeah. Very, library. Very Heaven Elysian library of them. There's just a bank full of limbs and ears and shit. Very normal. Yeah. Although that is kind of a weird... That sticks out to me. That's so fucking weird, I kind of like it as a set piece. Like... I know that the plot has shit the bed at least 7 times at this point, but it is really funny. Let's see. For purposes, very normal. And everyone has to put a sticker on their forehead to look like a Reploid. Okay, that's... Huh. Now we're all equal. Oh, okay. 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 Uh-oh. So Albert, behind the scenes, has been sending the CIA to kill civilians. Ooh. It's just like the real government. It's gonna be me next, watch. Remember, I am not suicide. I am very happy and in my right mind. I do not own a shotgun. Kill civilians, does this because he needs their souls. Okay, hang on, stop, wait, stop, no, stop! You have to explain this! What do you mean, souls? What do you fucking mean, souls? We have magic now? There's no metaphysical fucking foo-foo ass spiritual concepts like, what? He does this to feed their souls, to feed Model V, sorry. Why does Model V eat souls? What is a soul? What is this fucking setting define a soul as? And to throw the police off the trail, he gives Model V to various guys with the genes to use it. Why do you need to feed it with... What? He also kidnapped 2 kids and turned them into psychopaths for fun. Why? No, when Reploids die, they become cyber elves. Okay, so cyber elves are the souls of Reploids? What is a cyber elf? Also, it seems when humans die, they become cyber elves now too. What? When did that happen? Why? What do you mean? What do you fucking mean? Humans also just when did that happen? Why did that happen? At what point in fucking history did that happen? How's the money grind, by the way? We're getting there. In fact, if I make it, I'm a little bit over, but you know what? I make it to 3, and that means it only take 2 more streams like this. Actually, since this stream was only like half a grind, it might only take like 1 more stream. And that's for the infinite ammo, I assume. I'll have to prepare a topic, like, cause the grind is fine as long as there's something to talk about, you know what I mean? So, we'll have to, like, prepare topics, things to discuss. I'll make a list. Things I don't understand about other popular media. Let's discuss themes. Let's discuss Star Wars. No, I don't want to suffer. Never mind. That last with the Psycho Kid trainees part is almost normal edgy villain. Gotta have at least a couple of those lying around as your henchmen. I just wish it made sense. What do you mean? But why? What are they? Like some kind of side experiments or some shit? Why kid? Why twin? Who are they? What did you do? This Model V? Question mark? They got the right genes for it? I don't know. If it all falls together like that, that's fine. I'm gonna give that the benefit of the doubt. It just... Of course he would. Those 2 kids are supposed to distribute crack, Model V, to minorities, guys with the genes to become Megamen. Okay. The Model V eats souls, which are cyber elves. So I assume when you give Model V biometal to someone who has the genes to use it, eventually it like eats their cyber elf and you become... Basically we're creating like demons or some shit, right? Albert also made the canon protagonist of ZX Advent. Gray is just a spare body for him. Ah, interesting. Okay, that's kind of interesting. And Model A is actually Model Albert and not Model Axel like everyone thought. Ooh. I really get the sense that they were trying to write a story where the line between a human and a robot is becoming uncomfortably blurry. I mean, hopefully that's the point, but it's just very clumsy in so many places of like, okay, who is this guy and why does he do what he does? Oh, he's just crazy? Okay, he's just crazy. If 2 Mega Men were on the moon and one kills the other with a rock, would that be fucked up or what? Which means that Albert erased Axel from the fucking plot, which makes him a hero. Okay. Okay. It didn't have to be this way, but you know what? I'll take it. I accept that currency. Is Axel evil or just annoying? A well-written villain character who is unironically evil but intriguing, I would take any day of the fucking week over Axel. I'm sorry. Which I'm not saying Albert is. But I think he does more interesting things to the plot than Axel ever has. I don't know. All of this was to prove that he could create Mega Men on the fly. And you can just add your genes to people and they're like Mega Men now. Albert fed enough souls to model. My hiccups with like the cyber elf shit. If this is how it works, fine. But what are cyber elves and why is the mechanism that you have to feed them to Model V? Combined all the Model Vs in the world into the final stage. Sounds hilariously petty. So you go kill him. Fuck yeah. But in the secret ending, after you beat hard mode, Master Thomas, who is one of the 2 remaining government guys. Oh my god, they can't help themselves, can they? Is it like, actually, I think Albert was right. We need to reset the world. And then ZX Advent didn't sell enough copies and Capcom refused to make a 3rd one. And now we are in the Legends universe. He reset the world by flooding it. Here we are. And also, the humans on the fucking ship aren't really humans, or maybe they are. That's why we've got the library of ears and fucking, I don't know, buttholes lying around to clone humanity from again. I see, the master's name is actually Albert! Or, not Albert, Harry, Dick, Houdini, whatever the fuck. The other one, Thomas! Maybe so. That was the point to recounting all of this. Okay. I'm really fucking mad about Dr. Vile and Zero's 2 bodies. I hate that a lot. Let's see, sounded like you were leading up to how we got Rockman Dash versus MML. World seems very, very reset. That feel when you replace your asshole with a robot asshole and canal shit with ballistic precision. Yeah. Then Mega Man touches you, is like, now I've got your power. Gutsman's ass. Da-da. Ah, fuck. Look what they have to do to imitate a fraction of my power. Oh, man. I'm glad. I'm just glad. I have a sense of gladness. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah, it's half an hour past when you should have gotten out of there. Is something going on today that I should know about, or did you just really want to recant that? For what it's worth, I know ZX3 would not have answered how we got to Legends, or if we even get to Legends. Fuck yeah! Let's see, Ricardo Reyes. What the fuck did I walk into? I'm sorry, bro. If you want to know the context, you're gonna have to like rewatch. You're gonna have to like rewind about 1 hour. I don't remember where it starts, but Mega Man 10 did not answer how we got to X. Yeah. Really wanted to get that off my chest. That's fine. I appreciate you. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll find out in Mega Man 12. Trust. Oh man, Mega Man 11 was pretty good though, right? Like, classic series isn't my thing. I don't think any Mega Man's really my thing. I like Battle Network. I really like Legends. Legends, as far as Mega Man goes, Legends is like the only shit I care about. I guess that's not really fair to say. It's like the gameplay I care about. Maybe I'd like the other platformers, but God, there's just a bunch of other platformers I just kind of like better. So it's not that I dislike it or hate it or anything or think it's bad or anything, although the plot... Shonen plot suffrage. Mega Man lore keeping is like my autistic superpower, which is shit. No! It's fun to listen to you tell Rick. I love it. I wish I'd been good at math. Listen, we all have our strengths. I appreciate you. You've made my day brighter. Even if knowing some of the shit I know now about the ZX series fucking infuriates me, really. Honestly, what were they fucking thinking? Such is life. Technically, I guess I'm alright at math. Let's see, right around ZX didn't sell well, and then robot buttholes. I'm sorry. Oh god, I don't even remember specifically. Okay, so I think of the robot buttholes thing, right? He was telling me about ZX and X series and how all of this lore, all like the progression of the themes and like the science and the lore in those, and how it kind of leads up to the end of ZX where there's like a secret bonus thing where the other guy is like, what is it? The other government guy, after everything's said and done, one of the other government guys is like, you know what, maybe we really should just like reset everything and try again. Which at that point, right, Reploids and humans are so kind of mishmashed together. Thematically, if they decide, like, they didn't make another game after that, but the direction that lore is kind of going in with the crossover between like Reploids and human genetics and shit like that, kind of looks like it could have possibly led to the planet being fucked in Mega Man Legends, you know, the reset, and we've got shit like Reaverbots, which seem vaguely organic at times, right? We've got the actual ancients, which are humans quote unquote, but the cyborg ladies, the mother units, can like merge with actual humans with nanobots to like heal them, so we've got crossover there for some reason. And then the carbons, which are very like humans, aren't humans, but they're basically little life forms that can like procreate and stuff also. But so we've got a lot of carryover from like ZX series themes and shit like that. Anyway, I was just making a joke about how in the ZX series, when it comes to all the biometal shit, and where they were trying to make Reploids and humans equal, humans, like, Reploids have to have a lifespan, and humans have to replace a part of their body with some kind of augment. And they keep the parts of those humans' bodies, like, in a big cold storage somewhere. There's just, like, a bank full of, like, bits and pieces of humans that they got replaced with some kind of robot arm or something, right? So I was just making a joke that's like, wow, that sounds kind of like what's going on in Mega Man Legends 2, the library that holds all of the genetic codes of all of the humans, right? They just it's not just like a file that has the sequence on it. They've actually got that fucking bank of human parts up there. They got somebody's fucking ear and eyeballs or butthole or whatever. And then chat latched on to somebody replaced their butthole. That's why that happened. Thank you for understanding. Well, oh my god, while trying to remember how we got to robot butthole, the chat has moved on without me. Hang on. I'll scroll up here so I make sure I don't miss anything. What with being, let's see, technically I guess I'm already at with being, let's see, it seems like cartoony OG Mega Man has everything pretty under control, and the world is gonna happily make, Bounce Man and Block Man and shit, and Wily hatches a wacky scheme once a month. Yeah, professional programmer, yeah, I'm good at math, see? Shut up. Classic Mega Man is right for having a badass ending because Quint is future Mega Man. Dr. Wily built a time machine and stole him, please. And then watched as Mega Man shot himself to death in a dark alleyway. What?! and stole the weird pogo stick? What? So Megaman canonically what? In a really goofy ass way, yeah? Coming home now, okay. Good. Thank you. Thank you for everything you do. Holy shit. I remember that ending. I didn't figure Rock would go down like that. Lamau. The pogo stick is very important. I suppose. I don't know. All of this is secondhand to me. I have not played. I've played Battle Network 1, and I've played Megaman Legends 1 and Megaman Legends. I'm at the point I'm at in Megaman Legends 2, which is like right before the final boss, I assume. I decided I wanted to upgrade Shining Laser, and so here I am, grinding. Which, it's just about time for me to, what am I at? I'm about 2 hours and 53 minutes, so, yow. That's my normal, like 3 hours is about the time I like to try to aim for streams. Sometimes I go over a little bit more. I had like a 9-hour grind stream once. Ooh. Yeah, we are almost to 3 though. So yeah, if we get to 3 today, half of today's stream was getting the exposition dumped onto us. I don't know if it was exactly half, but exposition dump, fighting a boss, more exposition dump, something Shining Laser. Mostly it's been like a grind stream today, I think. So if we got 1/3 of the way to infinite energy on Shining Laser, it better be infinite energy. I sure hope it's max energy for that much money. Then, worst case scenario, it would be 2 more full streams of grinding for maxing out the energy. But I feel like we're making good time, even with only half of the stream being dedicated to grinding. So it'll probably be 2 more grind streams. To get the other things maxed out, alongside the infinite energy. Which, I mean, I guess I'm nuts. Who sits around grinding on a stream? Man, so the big question of how we get Mega Man X, which ain't your grandpa's Mega Man, in all its cyberpunk, retiring rebellion androids glory is still sort of being developed. Because fuck yeah, we can keep making cartoony OG Mega Man games. Let me think. I feel like... What? There was... God, it's so hard to remember the classic Mega Man shit that I know, but... I'm pretty sure there was some, like, shit from space once. There was a disco ball and a fake alien. I remember a beach. That's not very helpful. It's like most of the time in classic series, it's... These robot masters already exist, but they get reprogrammed by Dr. Wily because he sucks at making his own robots, so he just has to be a script kiddie. Eventually he does make his own though, right? At some point. Is Cutman one of his? Zero ZX series comfortably follows X's dark sci-fi story into even darker, more apocalyptic sci-fi dark future. Because fuck yeah, rebelling against a dark future, and fuck the government. Am I incorrect in associating the name Albert with Wily and Thomas with Light? Because I feel like I remember something like that, but I could just be wrong. I like the lore, it's fun. I like... There are some huge hiccups and massive disconnects in the lore, and shit that just don't make no fucking sense. But I do like, generally, the lore. I think that it's like a lot of stuff, you know, especially like long-running shonen TV shows will sometimes like, oh god, that season was horrible. But then like they turn it around once in a while, new idea, different team. I don't know. I like the settings. I do. Ah, yes, the parallels of Light, Albert Einstein, what? And Wily, Thomas Jefferson, what? No, I just, why Albert, oh, wait, the speed of, wait. Thomas Jefferson? Okay, wait, no, Capcom, let's see, has at least 2 super evil mad men with Albert and W. Yeah. I wonder. Yeah, Wesker and Wily. Wowie, yeah, Wesker and Wowie. W is a highly evil letter, you see. Yes, in German you pronounce it. It's one of those letters that's very German in pronunciation. Dr. Wily. Although it's not Vesker, so I don't know. Whoopee! No! Wumbo! Wait, what? Wumbus! Hey, you leave Wumbus alone. Walumbo. Analog eggs, doppelganger, wanalog, weg. Hey! How do you know I'm not the doppelganger? I'm quite bad, I promise. I'm just on vacation. I'm on hiatus from my villainous deeds. Wait, what? Evil doppelganger digital transsexual? What? Why egg? What is egg? What do you mean? My egg! What have you done to my egg? The VTuber. Stop! You quit making making things worse! Please stop adding injury to injury. I can't take it. Too much psychic damage. Egg is dark lore, I'll tell you somewhere in private. Well, guys, we're gonna do a rebranding next week. Stay tuned! I'm so scared. I'm looking over at my Discord, like it's on the third monitor over there. I'm just like glancing over, like, all right, when's Webby's avatar gonna pop up at the top of the list? Alright. What are we? 3 over? Shit. It's not even that dark. Don't worry. You can't say shit like that. The unknown is the scariest of all. Dr. Viley tuber. No. Model VTuber! No! Although, if we do consider VTubers crack cocaine for people susceptible to parasocial relationships and anime brain. Well, I do like the avatars when they're funny, it's just... the over-designed avatar, anime avatar website stuff makes me just kinda... cannot. Responsible for killing 80 quadrillion dreams. And giving Copy X complete control of Neo Arcadia's Twitch servers. No! Not the Twitch servers! Now we'll never be free of this curse of hot tub stream! No! Okay, guys, you're right. We've got to make a space laser and we must stop Twitch. For the greater good. Or whatever. Maybe immortality, I don't know. What's my motivation again? And then VTubers and Reploids and humans have a big thing of making them all equal. Yeah. Alright, so we have to put everybody in the crush machine to make them two-dimensional, like VTubers. And then everybody has to replace their buttholes. And then everybody also has to wear a sticker, a Kappa sticker on their forehead. There, we're all equal now. Sense! Alright. Let's see how bad the damage is. Very sad they've chosen this terminology. But it is hilarious considering the irrefutable designation of tomboy, I guess. If you add a W to your last name, Egg, you can have an AW initial just like all the great Mega Man villains. True. And wig is a noise I make sometimes, so... It's rough out here for the innocent gametes. Yeah! I just wanted to play video games. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. And yet here we are. Modern day. You know what? About that space laser. Innocent Gamete goes kinda hard, actually. I might use that somewhere. Man, I thought it was kinda cool sounding too, and I was maybe gonna secretly, like, next week actually change the channel name to that. Oh yeah, post that in like the band name with the band. Sick band name hashtag. I have the Music Dump channel, which is also implicitly a million years ago. It was like, if you ever think of a sick band name, just dump it in there. Maybe it should be a thread, I don't know. If you want to use it, it's all these. Oh, thank you, Whoopi. I'm so lazy I might not even change it though. I might just kind of stick with Analog Egg until the impetus hits me harder. I don't know. You know how it is. You'll just also be a secret boss in WebQuest. Ooh! Secret boss in WebQuest. Sick! Definitely a way cooler thing than changing my name to, I don't know, Wad of Chewing Gum. I don't know. It's one of those things I'll like want to sit on and think about for a million years. Innocent Gamey, booty hole replacement, equality for all. Dr. Analog Wag. Oh boy. Alright. Hey, welcome back. How you doing? Cool. Alright, that's my cue to sign off. I'm gonna go save. I don't mind redoing the thing. Every time for grind stream, it doesn't really take that long. I mean... I don't know why I'm not using the vacuum cleaner. I know I've just been grinding with it for forever, but for some reason my brain was like, I don't have that equipped, it's a special weapon. Have a great day, you too! Thank you for hanging out! Return to the surface. And experiencing the lore. The lore. Alright, I've got rocket skates. Now official fucking... The official canon is that everybody's butthole's been replaced. We are all... we're all a little bit reploided. Oops. Save my game. Elysium pad. Oof. Save my game. Alright. That is gonna be it for today. Oof. Blasted those frogs. I need to remember it because it's been like since I took off mid-December for vacation and then oh god, just January's just been nuts. So I it's not too hard picking it back up, I don't think. I think I'm okay. I think I'm remembering the controls pretty good muscle memory. It's been okay. Mom! Hi, Mom! I was just about to stop. Like, I'm navigating the stream controls. I'm just about to stop for today. Hey, if you have time, I'll call you in a minute, okay? Because I don't want to just, like, you've shown up. I want to talk to you. So with that, I'm going to say I hope everyone has had a great week so far. Halfway through, you can do it. I hope everyone continues to have a good week. Metropolis Mania tomorrow, God willing. So with that, I'm going to say, everyone have a good evening. God bless, and goodbye.